Let's go ahead and get started there, everybody. Welcome back to another Conceptis Puzzle portion of the stream. I'm your host, Strange Bird Jim, and we'll be playing this for about an hour, playing puzzles, as there's a new set. And then we will be moving on to Warframe later today. I'm going to skip out the coding session on today's session. I'm just taking care of a few things here at the moment. Like I just remember that, hey, maybe I should claim some of the event rewards. And I'm not going to be able to make the event reward for Genshin Impact. Damn it. Oh well. Well, I will. It's just, kind of off. Or I'm not going to be able to get the last day, for this upcoming Sunday. So, oh well. Not much I can really do about that right at this moment in time. Okay, so, what we'll be doing today is we're going to go through our normal set here. We'll start off with the Pic-a-Pix, as always. Ooh, a medium difficulty. Okay, this might take a while. Granted, it's color, so it's, and might have a little bit of an easier time with it. But at the same time, you could be having something like this where it's like, hey, where is it supposed to go? Thankfully, this one's actually a little easy because, there's no brown boxes anywhere on this column until the very bottom here. So, that was easy enough. So that one, and that one is done. So, okay. So fairly easy. Let's see. We got a almost left you in the dust on that one. Sorry about that. Not showing the puzzle for you at all. There we go. Sorry about that. So this 3 had no boxes here until these last 3 down here. So it was just a simple 3, bam. And of course 2 and 2. So there you go. And that cleared out that one. So, all right. We have some yellows there and a 5 here. So, and it's clearly 5 across. So that's easy enough to do. 2 and 2. So yeah, that's done. Now I don't know whether or not, this is the 2 individual ones there, or if it's like, the 3 here and the start of the 3 there. I'm assuming that it's going to be 3 red and then the 1. That's what I'm assuming right at the moment. So, okay, so I'm looking at this row right at this moment in time, and we already got, black here for 2. So there's that and that. And then we got the 3 red there, which we have a 2 there and the 1, 1. Okay, so not much we can do there. Let's see. And yep, there's the 2 there, there's the 3, and there's another 3 right there. So it's kind of leaning towards that already, but wasn't 100% sure, obviously. So okay, we got 1, 2, and this one will most likely need to go over 1, and then we have 3, and then we have 2, and 2. So those are done. We got a 2 here, which closes out that one. We got 2 there, and then 2 there. Okay, which finishes off those. Finishes off that one. There we go. And then we have a black right there, which we have 3 up. So there takes care of that one. And then we got 2 across, which will take care of that one. Okay. So, for the most part, we are doing pretty well here at the bottom edge of the map there. Let's see. We got 2 here. So put those down, and then we got the 2 there. So take care of that. That's done. We got the 3 brown there, and that's it. That's all that's left after that. So we can close that one out. We got 2 and we got 3. So close those out, which means that one and that one is done. Okay. And then, we pretty much have this entire row taken care of because we have 2 here, and then we have the 3. But let's look at this. We have 5, and we have 4. So we have 2 there, 2 there. We got a 3. I'm assuming the 3 is there. Yeah, and then it goes up for 5. So we got our 2, and then we got pretty much 1s all the way up. So we got these taken care of. Okay, we got 6 reds, so we're gonna throw that one in. We have our 3 down here, so that finishes off the row. We got 3, we got 2, and then we got the 1, so that's done. We got a yellow here, so we got a 3 there and a 2. Okay. Then we got another 3 this direction, and that's our 1, so that's done. So those are taken care of. We got our 1 and we got our 2. That goes up another 1, and then we will probably go over 1 more here. So got those kind of taken care of. Okay. We got black box there, and then another 1 up like that, and that takes care of that. So those are done. Problem is that I don't know where we're going to be putting our greens in this. So this will probably be somewhat of a difficult problem here. So, the green and reds over on this side feel like it's going to be an absolute mess. So that's probably going to be a nightmare. So okay, we got 1 there. We got the 2, 2, 2. We need 2 there. We have 3 there. And this 3 is going to go all the way over to that one, and that should be good. Okay, so there's the 3, there's the 1, and the 1, 3, and 2. Done. Okay, we have a block box there, which goes up for 2. Okay, awesome. We got the browns here, which is 2, which is 5, and which is 3. Okay, so We got 3, 3, 2, and then yeah, these ones right here because we got some black boxes right in between these two here. So is there a black box in between these? Yes, there is. Okay, so we have our 2, we have our 5, and we have our 3 done. And then we have 8 going up like this. So there's that. Got that taken care of. Okay. And then we can just go ahead and close off those. And close off that one. There we go. Hey there, Kirito. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How's your day been? Okay, so let's go with our 10 here. We got 1 there. Goes up for 3. And we have our 1 here, so that gets taken care of. We don't necessarily need to worry about that. Okay. So we have a 2 here, which is to the left of our brown, black, and green right there, right? So obviously all this is blocked off. We don't have anything more to the left of that. The thing is that I look over here and I see no other tans until like probably way up here. This one right there. So that means that our 2 is right there, which is perfect because we have our 3 right there. So there we go. And we can take care of that. Aha. That would be pretty nice gifts. Okay. Okay. We do not have another block here because this is in a 2. So the remaining 4 are right there. So that's done. So this one, we got the 2, and then we got our 1 there. So we're all done with that. That's blocked off, so yeah. This is starting to get a little bit rougher here at the moment because I'm not quite sure where some of these values are going to be being placed at. So looks like our 4 here is there because it can't be here, can't be there, and can't be there. So we have our 2, we have our 2, we have our 4, and we have our 6. So those are taken care of. We got a 4, we got a 4. The 3 will have to go here because it can't be over here because, these were only the 2s, right? So, and there's our single 1 there, so that's awesome. So that's done. I mean, here's our 2. And then our single 1s, and that's about it. That's about as much as we can do here. I have a savvy lightsaber that can get at Disney and not cool, but hard to do tricks because how big they are. That's kind of unfortunate. Yeah, I think I have, uh, pretty crappy lightsaber. Don't really have it shown. It's like barely there, at the top of my shelf up there, but I mean, it keeps on falling over, so I just don't bother with it. Okay. Hmm. Well, we have to have the one here, and we have the 3 here. Problem is that I don't know if it's over here or if it's over there. Kind of leaning more towards this one than this, because we have one there. Yeah, and it can't fit over there. So yeah, there's the one, there's the 3, there's the 1. So all of these browns are done. So okay, so we are done with that. I mean, we got our tan here, but I don't know um, where we're going to be taking those. Don't know where. Okay, well, there's no tan over here in this particular column. So I know our one last remaining tan is right there. So it's a given, so it's understandable. Yeah. Um, hmm. Yeah, the problem is that where... Okay, well, we have 2 here and a black there before our brown. So we have to have something like this going, which means that tan's done, so everything's good there. This tan is done, so everything's good there. We don't have a black over on this side because it has to be the tan. So this black 2 here has to have the one right there. So there's nothing else over here. So there goes the 2. We have 1 tan here. So that's done on that end. Brown, and then we have the 2. So that's done. We have the brown, the 1, and the 2. And then we have another black box right there. So that's done. We have to have a 2 there. That's done. Let's see. And nothing else there. But we need to have one here for that. Which is perfectly fine because we still have that 3. Our 1 is done. So we have our 10, which is the 3 there. Nothing else over here. Let's see what we got. This is R2, okay. And this one needs 3, okay. Which is perfectly fine because those are closed off. Those are closed off, so those are done. Okay. And that one's done, okay. And then we have our 4 black boxes here to finish off that, which there's our 3, so we can finish off this column. Done. And then we have our single ones there, so not much more we can do there. Mm-hmm. Pretty fancy lightsaber. And let's see, probably need a 2 here, which, we have our tan, and then we have 3 more there, so there's that. We can do that for the 2, and there's our 1, and then we have 2 here, okay. Which, we have a yellow here, and then we have 4 crossed, so there's that. which satisfies that one. We have our 2 and a 10. We have our 1 and 1. And then we have, well, we don't have the 2 yet, but we have our 1. So let's go ahead and put our black value there, black box there. There we go. And we need a 2 out there. So that one's done. And this one is most likely going to be going down, like so, for that. And then out 1 for that one. And then we'll be going down for the 4. Can't be going up, because, you know, otherwise this would be a 3, so. And then we got 4 out, okay. We got 3, we got another 4. So 4, 3, 4, okay, and then 5. I mean, we can put the 4 out here like so, but we don't know if the 5 is right there. Oh no, it has to be right here because this one is a 2, so yeah. So this 5 has to be going down like so. So okay, so there's that. We have our 1 and we have our 4. Okay, so that's done. We have our 3 there, so that's good. Most likely we got 5 here for this one. And then we got 4 out here for that. Let's see, and then we got 1 and 1, so those are done. Okay, let's go ahead and put our 1 yellow here. Be sure that that's done. Ooh. There's a lot of potential room for mess up here. So I'm kind of hesitant on doing anything more up here for right now. So yeah. Okay, let's see. We had a 3 there, and then we had a 110 here for that one, and then we have another 2 up for that. So that's taken care of. I see that we have like a 10 in yellow in between these two, so, and then we have a 3, so move that one out for the 3. So there's that at least. We have a 3 in between here and then a single 1, so that's fine. What about you? What are you looking at here? Okay, so let's see. After the green, we have a red, and then a black box after that, and then we got a yellow for that. And then it's 1, 1, and 2. Okay, so we'll put the 2 out here. And this 2 will have to kind of go up like so for that one. And then we go out 1 for that 2. And most likely, yeah, we've got 5 up like so for that one. And now most likely we have 2, 2, and that one's done. And this 2, you know, this one's done here. So this 2 here to the right of the 3 has to come back in and then go up 1 for that 2 there. And then, oh boy, is this the beginning of the 4? Which is, yeah, it has to be, because there's no other yellows to the right. So it has to be that. We have the 2, we have the 1 and the 2's there. So, and then we have 4 up, like so. This one has 3 up. And this one has 3 up for that one there. Okay, let me take care of this 10 here. And then we have one out here for this, this, and this. And there's that. Okay. Let me make sure that everything's looking good. Everything's looking good. Awesome. Your top 3 faves are blue, green, and white? Okay. Well, I mean, I normally like, my typical colors that I love to see are, red, white, and black, my personal. Um, so, um, maybe the occasional blue, but mostly I lean towards red, white, and black myself. Um, so I guess that means that I'm a Sith, maybe. Alright, there's 2 there for that one. We have a 1 there, and we have another 2 there, so that closes out that. Okay, we have 3 there. And this one goes out for 2. And then we have 1, and we got 2. And this one has to go down. And then we have another black one right there with the 2 out. Which will probably have to go up and then to across again, which means then we'd have to do... Need 2 there. We got the 1 across like so to handle this one, and then we do the 1 there. So we have 1, 2, 1, 3, and 1. We got our 3, we got our 3. We got our 2. We got our 1 there. Most likely we need a 4 there, which comes right back in and goes up 1. And we have 1 there. Hey there, Goose. How you doing? Welcome back to the stream. How's your day been? Okay, so we got all those. Okay, so let's look at the red there. So that goes in 1, and we close that down here for the 2. And then we got a 4 crossed, so there's that. Then we got the 2 and the 2 greens after that, and then of course we got the last remaining 3s there. So, And this one here is the only red there, so there's that. You're testing out your malware. I hope that you're not actually sending out malware to other people there, Goose. That would kind of suck. Unless you're actually targeting it at other black hats. I hope you're not doing that. Or I hope you're not, targeting, you know, just innocent victims and stuff like that. That kind of sucks. Alright, 2, and we got... well, we have to have a 2 there, so not much we can do about that. So there's our 4 there. Okay, so we can do our green there and our green there, and we finish that one off. So that's that. You're starting ethical hacking like right now as we speak. Okay. Okay. I understand that sometimes you need to beat fire with fire. Okay. You know, controlled burns are a thing. So I'm very much aware sometimes in order to beat a hacker, you need to basically be a hacker in order to counter black hats. I get it. I understand. Okay. I'm not going to be saying that I'm a full-on expert about it, but at the same time, you know, when you were saying like, "Hey, I'm gonna create malware," I'm like, that's it's a bit, that's a bit dangerous nowadays to be kind of stating that out loud. So, um, but I mean, if you're trying to like, go after people that want to cause harm to others, then okay. You know, like for example, um, there are channels on YouTube that are actively going after scammers. You know, now it seems like a good majority of the scammers live in India, which is unfortunate. That's a really heavy stain um, on their country. And obviously, let's say, let's make sure that we don't like go, oh my gosh, all Indians are bad. No, 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 no. Don't do that. Okay. It's just from what I watched from the particular anti-scammer, um, a lot of the call centers that he has found and he's attacked has been typically in India, unfortunately. So, um, and he's basically said, "Hey guys, you guys got a problem over here. I can help you try to tackle these because they're kind of coming after people here in the States, um, which is awesome. I actually, sent him kind of I sent that group an email saying, "Hey, like I don't have any hacking skills myself, but I wouldn't mind joining in on the fight. If you want to have just someone that can try to learn and try to um, battle, the scammers, I wouldn't mind helping out if I can. I'm not saying that I'm going to be great at it, but you know, but I never got a reply back to it, so it's like, okay, well, it is what it is. I can understand them going, probably not want to, you know, they probably didn't want to like maybe particularly like trust it or something like that. So yeah, I know malware creation is a part of cybersecurity actually. Yeah, indeed. Especially for pen testing and stuff. Yeah. No, I'm aware. It's just yeah, nowadays you never know who's sometimes who's good and who's bad. And of course there's always that little gray line where it's like, you know, uh, you know, some people might say that they're good, but in fact, they're testing things on on the wrong people sometimes. So it's like, are you truly good? Kind of thing. So yeah, it's just one of those things. So okay, we got green. We got the two, we got the one, and then we got another two up here. That one, okay, and then we got a space in between that, so, and then we got that 2 there, that's fine, and then we got a 3 over here, so there's that. Let's see. Okay, yeah, yeah. You don't necessarily want to harm someone's like personal computer or anything along those lines. Like you wouldn't necessarily want to send it to um like if you're in a class for cybersecurity kind of thing, you wouldn't necessarily go, "Oh, hey classmate, you want to test out my malware? Here," that kind of thing. It's like now suddenly their computer is bricked and you just basically made them fail the class because they're testing malware on their personal computer or some crap like that. Obviously, yeah. No, not exactly good practice, to try to open up malware on your own personal computer. Don't do that, for folks. make sure make sure that you have the right testing environment to handle any um, viruses, malware, and so on and so forth. Um, like some people will actually use um, like even a completely separate computer to even like research what was done sometimes because sometimes you just you know even virtual boxes if well, I mean I don't know how safe virtual boxes are completely like you know um like will like I don't know if there's ever been like a virus or malware or something like that that has kind of studied the environment that it's in, seen that it's a virtual box, and then infected the virtual box and gone outside of it. Like I've never seen anything along those lines, or I've never really heard of it myself. But then again, I'm not someone that's active in the cybersecurity business as it is anyway, so I don't really know. But um, I mean, virtual boxes are still software, um, so it would have to be a pretty good program. I would have to say, or pretty good like virus malware to be able to determine whether or not something's a virtual box or not. So yeah. Um, let's see. We're kind of at a standstill right at this moment in time on this one. Oh, we got 2 here for that one, and then we got our red 6 there. So there's that. We got 1 there and 1 there. Okay, awesome. So, and then we have 6 there, and then we got our green there. Awesome. There we go. Um, oh yeah, yeah. I'm aware of what, virtual machines are supposed to be like. It's just, while it tends to mimic another operating system, um, and it's in and of itself, um, it makes me wonder if there is ever like a tell from virtual boxes or not. And that would be very scary. Okay. Like I said, I don't know. I haven't like I haven't done like a deep dive into virtual boxes to really fully understand. Um, like I don't know. Um, well, I mean, I've used virtual boxes before, so it's not like I'm totally unfamiliar with them. Okay. Um, I've had to use virtual boxes to bring up Linux on a PC to do some C coding on Linux before. So I mean I'm aware of it. I know of virtual boxes and virtual worlds and so on and so forth. So um it's not a foreign concept to me. The problem that I have right at this moment in time is yes, it's supposed to mimic a OS, but the one concern that I would have with it is whether or not it's like foolproof. Because in my opinion, I wouldn't necessarily like sure it might be like 99% completely safe. I would imagine could be I don't know if it's like 100% safe. You get what I'm saying? Like there might be something in a VirtualBox code that might give it away. And if someone was ever to actually find that, or if anybody was ever able to actually try to determine that, then that would be very dangerous um, for the cybersecurity world, I would imagine. So, but again, I don't know. I don't know if that's a thing. Okay, so is it a thing? Not sure. Like I said, I haven't studied enough of the I haven't studied enough cybersecurity or like gone into a deep dive of cybersecurity to really fully know. So, you know, so I'm not going to try to like make an assumption or anything along those lines. So, that's all. Okay, so we got 1 there, 2 there, and 2 there. So those are done. Oop, and those are done. Okay. So, you know, uh, you know, if I was to ever do anything like professional when it comes to cybersecurity, I would always make sure that if I want to like study a virus or see what makes it tick to kind of see what it does to a computer or something like that, I would literally have a separate computer that I can, you know, have something where I can just kind of boot it right back up to a blank OS, you know, I would basically have that second computer as a virtual box, you might say. So, you know, that to me would probably be the safest route ever. But, you know, but obviously, VirtualBox would be easier. Virtual boxes are easier to set up and build and all that. So, so I completely understand that, like, the money of having the second computer and the time that it would take to just try to throw an operating system on it every single time that it goes down. Believe me, I understand. So, and that's and that's whether or not you don't actually brick out the computer to begin with, with a virus or whatnot, so because that might happen. So there's two. We got one there and one there. So we got two there. So we got one, that, and then we got one and one. Okay. And we have three there. So there's that. So those are done. Okay, we got one there because we have the 4 here and the 2 there. So that's done. We got 2 for that. And we got our 1 there. We got our... we don't have our 2 yet. So we got our 1, 2, and 1. Those are done. That's done. And that's done. Okay. Not much else we can do that. So... okay, most likely we have our 1 there. Our 1 there. We got 5 black there. So we have the 5 yellows there, and then we have our 1 black there. And then we got the 2, and that goes all the way up. There we go. Got the 2 there, so, and that's done. Okay. Hmm. I'm assuming we got 6 across here like so. We got our 3 that we'll probably do like so. Okay, well, that's pretty much it there. Gotcha. Okay, we got our 2, 1, and 2, and then we got our 3 across. Okay. So there's that. We got our 2, 1, 1. We got our 2, 1, and 1. And then we got our 1 there. For those, that one. And then we got 2 here for that one, and that one. And there's that. Okay, so we got our 3 here. We got our 1, and we got our 1. So those are done. And then we got our yellows there. So all of our black and yellow combinations are done. So everything here on these particular columns are finished. Don't need to worry about these. And then these are done, as well as that one. Okay. So let's see. This one's done, so we don't need to worry about that anymore. I knew that I'd probably be having a little bit of a hard time with this, so see, 2, 2, 1, 2. Can't be that one. Hmm. Yeah, but it is a very interesting field, I must say. I just don't know if I have the brain for the cybersecurity. So, oh, we have a notification. Oh, Blackheart is starting up Warframe already. He's starting early. Interesting. Then I should probably make sure that I get the Warframe stage ready then. If he's kind of starting up a little early here. I forgot to set it up. So let me go ahead and take care of that. I forgot to do that earlier. There we go. But he might be kind of tackling, something else on his end. So, you know, so that's all good. Now let's see. We have one, two, two. Let's see. We have a total of 10 here and basically 13. So we have 5. Oh, no, we have a little too much in terms of horizontal here to really determine where everything is here. So I learned enough about cryptography and sonography when I just level up to cybersecurity and ethical hacking. Those are my thoughts, and there you are. That sounds good to me. Yeah, I I'd had the thought line at one point in time to try to, see if I can find the way to um, there weren't very many classes, like at least in college, that handled really anything concerning hacking when I graduated from college. So, which was kind of hilarious because you would think that a college would kind of have like a class or two about cybersecurity or hacking. Like, they had networking, but that was it. I mean, and while they might have had like maybe a chapter or two on hacking and that, concerning the networking class, there wasn't anything like concrete for um like they weren't going to be doing any kind, and there wasn't any kind of like formal hacking class or anti-hacking class or something along those lines. At least not that where I studied anyway. So I might have actually taken that class if there was one offered. Um, I mean, I did study artificial intelligence when I had the chance, but never got into, um, never had a chance to go into a deep dive into it, unfortunately. College that I went to had like the basics of basics when it came to artificial intelligence, so Um, would have liked to have tried to study that a little bit more, but never had the chance to go into a deep dive on that. So, let's see. Too much there. Too much there. Let's see. Oh, looks like we got enough here. There we go. To get this one done. Awesome. Okay. Well, this kind of gives me a little bit more room here because we have, obviously we can't really do much there, but we got, this one, I can bump this up to 3 for the 4 there. So here, we're dealing with the 3 and the 2, right? So it could be the 3 here, space 2, or it could be 1, 2, space 2, or, the 3 there, space, and the 2. So either way, we're looking at that being a spot. So we can do the 4 out here. So that's good. Which kind of resolves that one there because we need to have a red there for that one, then the green, and then the 2 red there. And then we have a 1 there, a green, and then 4 here. So there's that. We got our 2, we got our 1 green, and then we have our 3 here. So there's that. And our 2 is done, so there we go, all done there. So that means that we have our 3 here, which we got that one done and that one done, and then we got our 3 there. Okay, so there's our 1. Okay, let's fill in some greens here. So we got 2 here, which is that, and that row's done. We got our 2 done here. We got our 1 here. We got our 2, and then we don't know where the 1 is here at the moment in time, so we'll have to hold off on that. We got our green here between those, and then we got 4, and then another 2 up here, so that's good. So we need to have a green there for the 4, and so that's it on that end. And we need to have one more there, so that row's done. And then we have a green one after that, so that one's done. We have our 3, so that's done. Okay. Okay, so I look at this and I see, okay, we have our 1 here, right? So we can't have something here, which means this 2 here has to go over here. So there's that. Let's see. We have our 3 that's over here, and then we got our 2 here for that one. So we have 2, 1, 2, and then 2. Okay, so we got that and that. So there's those. And we're done there. Okay, we need to have a 2 here. And then we need to have a 2 here, so that one's done. Let's see, we have 1, 2, 2, 1, and then, yeah, need to do that. Okay, so let's see, 2, 1, 2, 1, and then 1. Okay, so that's kind of isolated. Let's see, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. Don't really know what's... Actually, I need to put the 2 there. Hey, yeah, so much here. Okay, let's see. 1, 2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Okay, we got a 2 here. That. And then we're good there. That one's done. That one's done. Don't know where the 4 is here fully, so but this 2 is done, so there's that. Okay. So there's our 2 there. I mean, we've already done the 4. I don't know why I haven't crossed that one out yet. And then we got our 2 there, so there's that. This 4 has to be over here, so there's that. Which means we have our 2 there. Gotcha. We need to have a 2 there for those. And then we got a 1 over here for that one. And then we got 4 there. Awesome. You gotta go? Sounds good. You have yourself a good day, my friend. Take care of yourself. Get plenty of rest, and good luck with the studying. Okay, we got our 2 there. And that's about as much as we can do there, so we can do that. Yeah, so that one and that one is done. Clear there. Okay. Now let's see, we got 1 there, and we got 2 there, so that's done. We need 2 here for that. We got our 1 there. 2 here. We need a 2 there. Um, We need 3 here for that one. Okay, we have it's either 1 here or 1 there. Not sure which one though. Okay, we have to have a remaining 5, so there's that. There we go. Okay, so 2 here, and that's closed off. The 2 there. And then we got 2 there. Okay, well, we got those done out of the way. That one's good. Can't do anything there, so there's the last remaining 1 there, so there's that. Got those out of the way. Got that one out of the way. Um, hmm. Okay, can't have anything there. So we need to have 2 here. Hmm. Okay, if I have 2 here, then that would mean that I would need to have at least 3 there. Okay, so all that's done. Can't really do anything more there. So we need 2 there. There's our 4. Okay, we need to have our 3 there and our 2 here. And we'll do 2 down and then 2 across and then 2 down again. And then we'll do our 2 here. And then we'll do our 2 here. And then we need to do our 2 there. Which means we need to have 2 here. And then we have our 2 there. We need to have our 1 there. We have our 2 here. 2 there. And that one's done. And that one's done. Then we do 2 there. That one's done. And then we go 2 there. Awesome. Whew, boy, that was a rough one. Okay, but we got it done. So it took our entire hour, but you know, we were able to get it out of the way. I knew this one was going to be a little bit of a difficult time trying to figure out like where everything was going to be, like the spacing and all that, because of all the sheer amount of like single and lower values here. And you know, over here wasn't too bad because of all the different colors of the Aztec. Um, so that one was, you know, that part was easier to handle overall than what we were seeing over on this side. So, but hey, we got it done. So, and so that's going to be it for our Conceptus. We're going to go ahead and close it on down here, and then we'll move on to our Warframe. So, I want to thank everybody for stopping on by and chatting with me. Goose and Kirito, thank you for chatting. I appreciate it. Anybody else that was just kind of lurking in the background, thank you for being here. Appreciate that. Check out the description for multiple links. In such as Discord, Patreon, Throne, and Team Robot. That's down there. Like and subscribe would be fantastic. And hey, we hit 300 subscribers yesterday, so that's awesome. Yeah, thank you all very much for sticking with me on this journey. So, um, take care, everybody. Have a great day. Stay healthy. Stay safe. I'll catch you next time. And stop recording.